wanted to discuss stems. As a film composer, we write music, we record music, we mix music, but one of the things we have to do is we have to deliver this music to a dub stage. A dub stage is where they mix the music with the dialogue and the sound effects and all of that stuff. So we've got to bring something to, we have to deliver our music. And what we deliver are stems. Now, we all understand what a stereophile is. A stereophile is what you get on a CD, and it's just a left and a right channel. A stem is a submix of the various elements in the music, and when you play all these stems together, it sounds like a stereo mix. Why we do that is that it gives options to fix problems if there's something that's conflicting with the sound design and that kind of thing. Today I'm doing my stems to a short film I did called TOTEM, and we recorded the orchestra last week, and I'm about to hit record on this, but I'd like to just quickly go over what it is that's going on. Alright, so today I'm working in Digital Performer, and I've worked in Cubase and Logic and all these different things. And here are the stems at the top, these little red channels, red tracks I should say. And you'll see that they've got a name, they've got a cue number, they've got a name of what they are. In this case it's kind of, you can see it says 01 strings, 02 solo, 03 winds, 05 brass, and various other subdivision of the mix channel up here. Now at the very end it has a time code. Now that time code relates to the exact time code of the movie. So if we go to bar 0, I guess is what it is, if you look at the time code there, it matches the time code here in my sequencer, and all the tracks have the time code written at the end. That way, everything is in sync. Now, the audio does get embedded with a time code stamp, so it's not that it isn't going to have it, but this way it's just really quadruple checked. So, what elements are stemmed out? In this case, I've got a lot of things like the winds and the brass. There's also something, a little secret thing that composers like to do occasionally, is add a sub bass to your bass. String bass is a wonderful sound, but occasionally you need to add a little extra something something. I'm using this thing by Spitfire Audio Albion 3 called an SH101. I don't even know what that is. But, so if I take this sound and I don't even know if it'll pick up on this speaker because of the fact that it's so low in the spectrum. It's really kind of a sound that is, yeah, just very low, low notes. And let's see if I can get this to work here. So the sounds like this, which you can't even, I'm guessing can't even hear, will add to low string bass. And in this case, it's just that it's the string, it just adds that extra oomph to the low end. So that I really want as a separate channel. I don't want that to be mingled with my strings. So this very bottom track is called sub. And so when I print this, if I'm at the stage, the dub stage, and the sub is too much, I can mute that track and still have my music playback. Does that make sense? That's the concept of a stem. So you send in a mix, a stereo mix, and you send in sub mixes that when played all together will sound just like the mix, but you have ways of pulling elements out if you need to. Okay, so here we go. This is the printing of this particular cue. levels are too hot. The levels are just too hot. Anyway, this is how you make stems, and this is what I do for hours. And in that case, I have to redo it one more time because the levels are too hot. So I'll adjust all the levels down. This is also why I do not stem offline. This way I can see the files being created, and I'm not wasting time. I can stop the recording and go back and fix it and then print it again. And that's it on stems. So if you like the video, click the like button, like the channel, come on back and check out for more tips and tricks for film composers. Thanks for checking out.